Or
Hello and good evening. Welcome to the Garage Show. I'm Jay, the Fat Man Santa Maria, and this is your host, CeeLo, the comedian. Hello and welcome again. We hope that you guys are ready for a great show. We got a huge lineup coming for you tonight. We got nerds versus jocks. We got the geeks. We got the jocks. We got it all tonight. We're coming to you live with interviews from John Tsunami Santa Maria. That's right. Jonathan Tsunami Santa Maria is here tonight in the garage. We got Matthew Bacchus Lister, and we got Reverend, whose first and last name elude me at this point, but we got both of these men right here in the garage tonight.
we have what is known as the, top of their game for each level.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. We are bringing you the best of both worlds. But before we get to those interviews, we want to go on ahead and have a little discussion about a couple of things that are going on. Well, at least I think they're going on.
Yeah.
As you may know, I have a show coming up May 3rd. If you don't know, well, now you know. I am headlining. That's right, headlining. The Fat Man is headlining. So if you want to get a pussy eating tutorial, if you want to get a tutorial on how to have the perfect relationship, come check me out. The J Spot. Saturday, May 3rd, 9 p.m. CeeLo, what do you have coming up?
Tuesday, I'm going to be at Shamrocks in Corona. I'm also going to be entering into a contest for B-Boo TV, where I'm going to be trying to compete so I can get some paid spots over at the Ontario Improv. What's up? I just performed recently at Monday nights. I do a show at a place called Rockefellers in Corona. That's my own show, but I will be going to the Fox Theater in Riverside. And for anyone who doesn't know, that's actually a pretty big theater. It's booked by Live Nation.
Live Nations. If you don't know who Live Nations are, well then you've been sitting under a rock somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But Live Nation is definitely going to be putting us up there. There's a lot of comedians saying they're going to this show. It's an open mic for us, but it's chances to be booked later on by Live Nation.
Okay, so we got all that, but we have eluded the whole reason for tonight's show. The reason why we're coming to you live on a Friday night and not on a Saturday. That's right. It is our favorite day of the year. It is the one day that the two of us live for. Today is April 18th. That means National High Five Day. Okay? That's right.
Yeah, that's exactly why we did the show tonight. We're doing it for National High Five Day, and the Jocks will high five the Geeks.
That's right. That's right. It will happen today at 1:25. Either that or somebody's getting hit over the head with a foam sword.
Yes. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get this started off a little quick here. I don't know, in recent news, is there anything that we want to talk about?
Oh, recent news. Yes, there actually is one thing I want to talk about. I would like to thank the douchebag from Whittier who decided to go through a hostage situation about 2 blocks away from my house, scaring the crap out of my kids. Hey, douchebag, I hope you get 50 years. That's about it.
Yeah, he's been caught. He's been caught. Other than that, if you want to look for a homicide, go to Marietta or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I live in the IE, so I hear about this crap all the time.
Well, what I do want to talk about is the similarities between the two groups that we have here tonight. Because there is a ton.
Hell yeah, there's a lot of things that they have in common.
Oh, and I know all you jocks are sitting there, especially you guys that stuff pizza right now.
Yeah, you guys, if you don't know that you have something in common with nerds, you're living under a rock at this point. We're going to explain it to you right now.
That's right, and we're going to explain it to you the hard way. Check this out. You got things such as, I don't know, Geeks got Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Right? I love Comic-Con. I'm a huge Comic-Con fan. I've been to Comic-Con every year for the last 5 years. And that's right. I go dressed up like Meteor Man. You got a problem with that?
I was
brown
dressed like a meteor. I swear you'd be dressed more like a meteor, dude. You're about as big as... Hey, I got my own flying at someone. You're terrifying, dude. This is Armageddon.
Alright. Check this out. But we got Comic-Con. What did Jocks have?
They have All-Star Week.
All-Star Week? Are you kidding? What All-Star Week?
Of every sport.
Damn!
One has
so you don't get just one
of their own All-Star. Come on now. In July, August, baseball is having their All-Star week.
That's right.
Up.
And what happens? What do guys do when they go to All-Star week? Oh, I don't know. They wear jerseys of their favorite players.
Yeah.
What do guys do when they go to Comic-Con?
They wear like costumes of their favorite superheroes, their favorite anime characters. You'll see a little bit of what we are talking about when we bring on some of our guests here. But we're not going to get into too much detail about that yet here.
What else do they do? They get a fan experience, right? They get the pro experience. Like
the pro experience. So let's say you want to learn how to throw a football or a baseball. There are people there to show you how to throw it, and they even have you play games, possibly to win prizes.
What? You're telling me that they do that there too? Because at Comic-Con, you got tutorials on lightsaber fighting. You got tutorials on foam fighting at Comic-Con. You got tutorials on how to draw a comic book. Damn.
I mean, they even show you how to run a play in football if you're paying attention to it. I've been the tackle dummy for most of the time that I ever played any sports.
Tackle dummy?
Yeah, I've been the tackle dummy.
How many times have you been broken?
I don't want to get into those details.
Or do you just use your
still like me? You still like me? All right.
We also got uncanny similarities. Forget All-Star Week. We got uncanny similarities of people who sit there, watch TV, and watch their computers like crazy, both Geeks and Jocks. That's right, we're talking about the NFL, the baseball, the NBA. We're talking about the MLS drafts.
Draft is definitely one of the times where so many sports fanatics are watching closely to their computers, TVs, anything they can. They got their phones in hand, ready to see those stats of who's going to be selected from this college, who's going to be drafted to this one. But the similarity of what nerds have for that, think about the movies that come out. We are watching intently to see who is cast as the best characters in our favorite movies.
Oh yeah, by the way, up yours, Ben Affleck.
He's gone. He's gone. He quit.
I know he quit because he was tired of getting shit.
Yeah. He is not Batman.
I am not Batman.
Exactly.
All right.
But either way, we're sitting there watching to make sure that the same person plays Wolverine every time, and Tobey Maguire does not come back as Spider-Man.
Oh, speaking of which, we have just gotten news this week, and I am saddened by it. Wolverine will no longer be Wolverine after his next two movies. Instead, we will be getting a new Wolverine. And this announcement was made last week.
Is Hugh not going to be Hugh anymore?
No. They're actually looking, and I am saddened, deeply in my heart, saddened by the front runner at this point in time. Because although my wife loves him, and she wants to get every bit of Channing Tatum that she can,
please don't tell me, no, this can't be happening.
Magic Mike may be considered for the part of Wolverine.
Oh my gosh, that's ruining a whole new stereotype for me now.
Yeah, I know.
Because
tear down this eye.
You know what?
Tear down this eye.
I'm gonna say it. I do them.
Oh. Well, that does not get you this, but any other day of the year, but today, it's April 18th.
That's right. National High Five Day, buddy.
All right.
We started this so long ago, and the reason we started it is because we missed the holiday.
That's right. Last year, on the holiday, we were not told that it was National High Five Day.
How many people know when freaking National Talk Like a Pirate Day is?
Apparently some people in the audience
Yeah, I know. Or how about National Tickle Block Day?
No, National.
You don't know that one.
Oh, hell no. But I know National Taco Day. November 3rd.
Come on, wait a minute. What about the National Donut Day?
I don't know National Donut Day. We have a National Donut Day?
There is a National Donut Day.
Donut.
It's coming up. Yes.
Oh, okay.
It actually is coming up.
Star Wars Day. We have a National Star Wars Day.
There is You know what? And the reason we make up so many of these days is because there's too many damn sports days in the first place.
No. I'm sorry. There is one day
World Series
that belongs to sports. There's one day that belongs to sports and no one else. And it should be a national holiday in my personal opinion. Because whether you're into sports or not, you still land out watching the Super Bowl with that secret hope of watching a titty fall out.
Janet Jackson, we thank you for giving us that hope.
Oh,
I'm still a little hot over that one.
Oh, Justin, you are a lucky man. You're a lucky man, Justin. All right, let's continue on here with this lovely show.
Yeah, we are just really going off. You know, I didn't even post that we were broadcasting, did I?
Oh, you did not post that we're just broadcasting. Actually, you know what?
I didn't even sign in, but that's okay. People are watching, I'm sure. Since you posted
I posted the links.
You posted the links. The links is all we need. Apparently, everyone who signs on can't figure it out.
Apparently, everybody. Well, I know the restaurant that watches us, Pie Again stuff. When they stream live, they don't.
Stuff just sounds wrong already to me, dude. That sounds like a gay pizza place. It's stuff. Crust is stuff too.
Promise, we're not trying to.
We're not trying to joke, but we're comedians. We make jokes.
It happens.
And I've already gotten in trouble for one of mine.
Apparently, the only thing we're good for is making jokes and making babies.
Thank you very much.
God damn.
But I'm pumped.
It's a Mexican thing. I can't help it. Anyway,
got 2 more.
I probably got 10 more I don't know about. Anyway,
come on now. Right now, all I realize is that, when I was born, my birth certificate said "We the People" because we have so many people in my family. Okay, sorry about this. Lauren Wiederman, I promised you a birthday shout out. I apologize for not getting to it sooner. Happy birthday. You're 30 years old today. God damn, you're old. 30. But I will say this about you. You do have the nicest pair of tits I've ever seen. I haven't seen them yet. I can't weigh in on that.
Oh, you will see them.
I'm sure they show up on everywhere on the internet somewhere.
No, she's a nice quiet girl. I've never actually seen them outside of a bathing suit, but they're gorgeous. Let's picture the jiggliness of Pamela. Well, no.
Pamela Anderson.
I wasn't talking Pamela Anderson, but I was saying
Pamela Anderson was fake.
I was talking Pamela Starr, but I don't think you know who Pamela Starr is. Let's picture the jiggliness of a Kat Dennings.
Okay. Now, we gotta keep moving here.
I'm talking boobies.
We're talking boobies when we're supposed to be talking nerds and jocks.
Oh, wait.
Some jocks have some boobs.
They do. They do.
Some
nerds have boobs. Some nerds
definitely do.
This nerd has boobs.
Yes.
Woo!
You look like you did AV.
Unfortunately, in high school, I was actually a jock. That's the difference.
I wasn't.
No.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna get off that topic. Okay,
we're not trying to depress ourselves here.
I think it's about time to bring
Let's go ahead and bring our first guest on here. Now, I've gotten it explained to me sort of. It's called LARPing, and what it stands for is live action role play.
That's correct. And we have 2 fighters with us tonight who are considered veterans of the sport. And yes, I did say sport. For those of you that don't know, this is a sport. In fact, we're going to let you guys see a little bit of what they do before we bring them out here.
Yeah.
So that you guys know for real who they are, what they do, and what they're about.
And we will post these links onto our page.
These links will be posted live. Well, not live. These links will be posted later for you to see on the Garage Web Show page.
We're the jocks of the geeks. We're the geeks that pick on other geeks. Basically, we get together and we beat each other up and knock each other senseless with foam-padded sticks. We do a medieval combat group, an international medieval combat group called Belgar. It's it's an athletic sport, and it is a game about competition. It is war games. There's something very visceral about going into a situation where it's hand-to-hand combat, sword and shield, what can I do and what can I stop you from doing to me, where the only limiting factor is what you yourself can do.
I'm an aircraft structural mechanic. I work on the body work of helicopters. I actually started fighting in March of 2005. I was working at Laser Assault here in Provo. We would come in, and between games, we went out to have a smoke and, get a little fresh air. And the guy had a Stetson cowboy hat on that had chainmail as a hat band. And I asked him, I was like, what's that? Did you make that? Did you buy it? That's pretty cool. And he goes, well, actually, I made it because I'm part of this group. And he told me about the Bellegarde group down there. And the next Thursday, I went out. There was a bow sitting on the table with the arrows. And I asked them about it. They explained all the rules. And they let me borrow it. And so I went out on the field. And first time out, I shot somebody square in the chest. First arrow. Between that Thursday practice and the next Saturday practice, I went out, built myself a set of arrows, bought myself a set of guard, bought myself a bow, and by Saturday, 3 days later, I had a full set of gear, and I've just been hopelessly addicted.
You're coming in. All right. Now, as you can see, these guys, we had both of them talking on this video. So let's welcome to our stage, in the garage, our wonderful guests, Matthew Bacchus-Lister and Reverend.
All right. Welcome to our show.
How's it going, guys?
All right.
None of this crap. It's April 18th. It's April 18th. There we go. All right. These guys know what the day is.
All right. Now, you're explaining that there is practice. Now, don't jocks practice?
Yeah.
They practice sports. They practice baseball. They practice football. They practice all that. So you guys have practice for this.
Yeah. In fact, we came here straight from practice. Right. We were just practicing a few hours ago.
All right.
So let me ask you guys this. For a heavy training regimen or a regular training regimen, what would you guys go through?
Ideally, you're going to want a Pell of some kind. You're going to be practicing your shots and your shot combinations. Make sure your body mechanics are in place so that you're delivering maximum amount of force with the least amount of motion wasted. Lots and lots of Pell work. Running's really, really good. I'm an asthmatic pack-a-day smoker, so I don't ever run. I make them run to me. And, lots and lots of, it literally is. You just go out and you practice. I want to learn how to throw this particular shot. How do I need to adjust my wrist as I throw this shot? How do I need to adjust my fingers on the grip of my weapon to be able to throw this shot properly?
And when we're prepping for a big event, you could go every day, 2-3 hours a day, either in your backyard just working on the Pell, or on a field fighting a bunch of people. It all depends on what you're going for personally, how good you want to be.
Okay, so that sounds to me a lot like what our next guest goes through on a daily basis as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So there is uncanny similarities. So for all of you jocks out there who picked on nerds in high school, guess what? You're a nerd.
Yeah. You are.
Slightly different focus, but still nerd. Yes. Now for
hold on, I'm gonna pretty much point this out that this is the nerds getting their way back because when the jocks picked on them, they're like, dude, I would love to do this to them. When that guy gave me the wedgie, the swirlies, all that stuff. Hey, we're ready to get back.
I use this as anger management. When I have a rough day at work, it's like, screw it, I'm gonna go out and make somebody piss blood tonight.
Piss blood. You know what? I'm going to stay the fuck away from you.
Only until we move down here, then we're going to be practicing.
Okay, that's right. And for those of you that don't know, yes, that's right. I have been getting into this little by little, and I'm getting heavier and heavier into it. I actually went out and bought what they call a swording board. So I bought myself a shield and a sword. And I think they actually have the same size sword that I bought, because I just bought a 28-inch and a 24-inch sword. And
he's getting heavier?
Yeah, we don't know, but the force of gravity is pulling me towards him at this moment.
we accept you as one of our own.
Oh, thank you. But aside from that, I got some questions.
It depends. Are they using you as bait?
Yes.
Yeah. You might want to move your chair a little bit. You're a little bit out of the shot there.
Okay. I also want to get in some questions here. Where could people go if they wanted to look into, say, any type of LARP?
Well, any type of LARP, you can search your city name and search LARP on the internet, and you'll find a bunch of groups. If you're looking to get into here in California,
There's a big LARP Alliance on Meetup.
On Meetup?
Do a search for LARP Alliance on Meetup.com, and they have connections through all of the various from the To the Touch combat groups to the Vampire the Masquerade, where combat is rock paper scissors, all the way up to SCA and Battle of Nations. Asia. So.
Now, do you guys consider yourselves separate from other LARP groups being part of Bellegarde?
that's actually a really funny story. If you were to go to the standard Bellegarde individual and be like, "You're a LARPer," they'd probably beat you up.
That's funny. I really find that funny because the nerd would beat you up.
Well, it's like saying, someone walking up and being like, "Oh, you're a Batman fan." No, I like Superman. It gets a little heated. But
I only take it as I go straight into the worst when it comes to Batman and Superman. People always tell me Superman gets hurt by a rock. I said, well, Batman gets hurt by that same rock when it's thrown at him. He gets hurt by everything else as well. Ow, that knife! Ow, that bullet!
He builds armor to protect his jiggly.
And the armor only holds it so much, just as any standard chemical would.
But to continue your question, most people don't consider what we do a LARP. They consider what we do a sport. But let's face it, let's be honest, and any of the Western Belgrade people that are watching right now, you can stab me in the balls at the next event if you feel like. We're all LARPers. Like, let's face it, we dress up in funny clothes, we use foam padded sticks, and we hit each other.
We call each other by different names.
Yeah. Like,
we have personas. I'm me, and I like to hit people. He's a pretty goblin princess, and he likes to hit people.
Okay. And yes, we do see the fact that he has one of these pretty princess crowns, right, attached to his hat.
I am the crowned pretty princess. Thank you very much.
May I take this crown and highlight it on our...
By all means. No.
This is the pretty princess crown. Right here.
And we do go a lot. I mean, some people like Reverend, he just wants to go and hit people with foam. I run around and talk in a funny voice and play silly little games and paint myself green and everything.
So your voice gets funnier than it is right now.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
We have a taste of this voice.
Let me go ahead and hear this. I want to hear it.
That's what we can come with the susu.
I like that necklace a lot. I have one. I want it.
He'll do this in battle. Like, there's 500 people. There are 500 people on the field, and there's arrows flying, and we're hitting the shit out of each other, and he just will drop his gear and go running over to somebody. It's like, oh, this is so pretty, and then they're like, what the hell are you doing? And they'll pull out a shank him in the kidney, and he's like, goblin.
Oh, man. So we all vary depending upon the amount we put into it. I mean, it's kind of for nerddom. It is what it is, I guess.
There's entire groups of people that are orcs and elves and Romans.
Now, see, we have this whole. You're doing this in live action. This is almost like if we're on a computer, playing those.
You're playing an MMO.
The MMO games, yeah, and just.
Tabletop.
I mean, you got your D&D in there right now.
Hey. We're saving the D&D for later.
We are saving the D&D for later. But, this is a whole thing. Like, I love computer games myself.
Do you like Lord of the Rings?
No.
No? Really?
I'm really not a Lord of the Rings. But I can get into the story for it. It's hard for me to follow.
I heard they had a picture book one time. If you want to go with that,
I want pop-up.
All right, well, guys, our time with you is winding down here.
Yeah.
So what we would like to do is we'd like to give you guys an opportunity to plug any bit of your practices, plug any of the groups that you guys want. Go on ahead and list any number of
Just real quick, if you're local to the Southern California area, Irvine on UCI campus practices Sunday evenings at about 5 o'clock, and is it 5?
It's 3 to 6. 3 to 6. In Irvine, it's in the center of campus. Alders Park. We also have, I heard some of the UCLA guys might be out there, at Clover Park in Santa Monica. We practice on Saturdays from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock, doing ours. And honestly, if you want to get into any one, hardcore combat like we do, hardcore combat. I got a guy that's going to come up here and, beat me into the ground. You'll see that in a second. But hardcore combat for nerds, at least. From us to all the way down to the Tappy Larps, you just go to California Foam Fighters. And anybody that swings foam, doing any type of sport, click on there, tell them what you're looking for. They can put you in the point you in the right direction. And that's California Foam Fighters. Search it on Facebook.
For the national sports, Belegarth.com, BELEGARTH.com, and Daggergear.com, DAGHO, Dagor, DORG. We'll have them link it. Yeah, we'll link it. We'll link it on the Facebook page.
I'll link, so we'll go ahead and post it on our page.
All right, guys. Thank you guys very much for coming on.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into the little, the jock side of this whole story here. We have the nerds come in already, and we're going to go ahead and bring in something more representative of the jock side.
That's right. And we're bringing in not just any jock. We're bringing in a jock who's coming hot off a win. That's right. He had a 19-second demolishment of his opponent. In fact, we got the link right here so that you can see this video. It is unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got little kids in the room, you might want to go hide their faces because this is brutal.
Yeah, that picture's kind of brutal. Oh, we're looking at the nerds here again. Let me go ahead and bring up this one here. Now, who is this we see fighting?
This is John Santa Maria. Jonathan Tsunami Santa Maria. That was a quick takedown. That's like not even 5 seconds to the match and he gets a takedown.
Now, as we're watching this, it looks to nerds, it looks like they're just rolling around on the ground.
Okay, we're not even going to talk right now because this is about to get real interesting real fast.
And they call it.
They called the fight. They stopped the fight at this point. All right. They stopped the fight at this point. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you will please, welcome to our stage, Johnny Tsunami Santa Maria. Hey, welcome to the show. It's National High Five Day. All right. Thanks for coming out here. Yeah, take a little off.
Have a seat, bro.
I am Batman.
I'm Superman.
All right. Well, hey, John, thank you for coming on our show tonight. We love the fact that you're here. We just got a couple of questions for you. Number one, what made you get into the sport?
Yeah.
My dad was a boxer. We kind of, this is my brother, by the way, people.
I know. Can you see the similarities?
That's right. I look like I ate him.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of in my blood. We're all athletes in my family, and long story short, I was just always an athlete. Not like the nerdy athlete, just the athlete. And, I don't know. I like to hit things, and I can hit people legally. I'm just kidding. I love sports, man. I love competition, so that's why.
Throughout your life, you've come through some struggles, and even more importantly, it made you take a layoff for a little while. You know, that a lot of people are calling you the comeback kid. And, you know, why don't you go ahead and explain that one?
Yeah, I was hit by a diesel truck on my Harley, like in 2007. So pretty much I was hit. I had to quit fighting. I couldn't even get into my pro career. I had to stop, you know, competing. And I taught people, you know, for a little bit and did that. And then 2 years ago, I just felt like I had it still. You know, I can still compete. I had one leg almost, but, you know, I built up my knee and I said, man, I can still do this. So, you know what, I rehabbed, I trained, I went to some of the best camps really quick. Freddie Roach's boxing gym, wild card, you know, Pacquiao's coach out there. I trained at 10th time with Eddie Bravo, Legends, and I just built it up. And now I train at Rain with Mark Munoz and those guys, and just killed it, man, you know, so.
Well, bringing that up, since you trained with Eddie Bravo, we got to ask the question, considering that it's all over media right now. You know, the Eddie Bravo versus Gracie family thing that's going on. What's your whole take on that?
Well, you know, Eddie did beat, you know, the Gracies back then, and Eddie's humble though, man. Eddie's a cool guy. For those of you guys who don't know, Eddie's down to earth, funny as hell. I love Eddie. When I go into class, it's different than jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is more structured, which is great. I love that scene, but I also love Eddie's scene. And the whole thing with Eddie that he just went to Metamorphosis and competed again, and it, you know, it was a draw, but he was all over with top guard. It's pretty sick. So him versus the actual Royce Gracie, I don't think it'll happen, but it would be awesome. I'd pay to see that, man. It'd be cool.
You know, I'll probably be there to watch the fight as well.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You know, now I gotta ask you a couple more questions real quick. One, why are you so damn ugly?
It runs in the family, it looks like, actually.
What's serious?
Talk to Batman like that? Really?
Yeah, why do you think Batman wears a mask?
Check this out.
To the Batmobile.
That's right. Hey, I got cheeseburgers waiting.
It's one of those rascals.
So I got a couple of questions here. With your training regimen being as heavy as it is, and you know, how do you juggle training and family?
You know, it's kind of, that's probably the roughest part. It's not even competing. Competing is a mental game. Now, having time for your kids and your wife, it's a struggle. It's just a struggle. But it's something I do, and it's something that they understand that I can only do for so long. My body can only take. As you heard from the other guys that are doing stuff, they're athletes as well, like they're saying. Mm-hmm. So their body can only take so much. Taking hits is taking hits, no matter what. So exactly. They understand that as a cage fighter, I only have maybe 5, 6 years, 8 years, you know, pulling it, especially if I get to UFC by the end of the year. So, you know, they understand what I'm trying to accomplish.
Now, you're talking about moving on. I don't want to really talk about moving on. I know I was instructed to stay off that topic. But if you could say that there was one thing in your career that you wanted to accomplish, what would be that accomplishment? Is there a fighter that you would love to fight? Is there a mark that you'd like to leave on the sport? Is there one moment that you wish you could have?
Yeah, that moment actually, everything from now on is a plus. That moment was the day I came back, and a big moment for me was joining Team Rain. That was one big accomplishment I've been trying to do my whole career. I actually broke in countless letters because Mark Munoz he's one of the best guys in the world out there, with some of the best wrestling now. I accomplished that, and coming back after my knee injury, fighting with a big knockout. So everything from now on, everything from now on is a bonus. And whoever I get to fight next, I mean, come with it, man, because I'm excited to get back in again.
Oh, that's awesome. So you're fighting again in July, correct?
Fighting again in July. Explode Fight Series for San Diego.
Explode Fight Series San Diego. Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to post that link for his next fight. Tickets to his next fight are going to be $50 for general admission, $75 for a VIP ticket. And if you want to know more about Johnny Tsunami Santa Maria, check him out on his Twitter. Check him out on our Facebook page. Check him out on his Facebook page. This guy has a lot more coming for you, and I guarantee it, the quit is not coming. As you heard, this guy was hit by a diesel truck.
Do you really want to fight someone who's been hit by a diesel truck and came back?
Hey, honestly though, I messed that truck up.
Look at that. Dude.
Wow, it was crazy. You know what? That was crazy story about that truck, right? I got off this long shift, and I was like, I'm going home. My partner's like, dude, I'm staying at the station to sleep. I'm like,
wait. Okay, we got to give a little bit of background.
Oh, yeah.
Station.
Well, I work as an EMT on the side, and not a real EMT. I'm an emergency Mexican translator.
Oh, okay. Now don't worry about it. All right. We're the comedians here. You're the fighter. That was good.
But
That was good. That was good.
I do that for a living, so I got off shift. I got off a long shift, and I wanted to go home. Never made it home. Got hit by a truck. You know what stinks about that was
I was turning back into a Toyota.
I was tired, right? And I just got hit by a truck. Okay, I just got hit. Like I'm on the floor. My leg is turned that way. Both shoulders broken. And the guy that hit me runs up to me and says, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I planned that, dick." You know, like, right? And then, you know, and he's like, "Oh man." He looks at my leg. He looks at me, and he's like, "Oh man, here's a cigarette. You're gonna die." And you can't breathe. That is the last thing you want: a cigarette and to know you're gonna die. You know, like I was like, "Really, bro? You know, I'm gonna take my leg and pull it off just because it's there already, and I'll beat you with it."
So at this point, you're like Tupac, Machiavelli. You just came back, and you're still doing everything in the sport that you wanted to do.
Right.
And I guess you're gonna keep on doing it. You know, people are gonna be like, "Where the heck is he?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, did you see this last fight right now? He's gonna get over the other one."
It
just happened 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, exactly.
And the guy's already on the floor. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not calling him Johnny Tsunami no more.
You know, it's gonna be a fight between two other people, and he's still gonna be showing up in the middle like the Snoop Dogg in the background.
I am calling this man the Transformer Killer. Okay.
All right.
From here on out, Johnny the Transformer Killer. Thank you very much for coming on the show. Hey, you're gonna be sticking around, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. We have more coming up for you.
All right.
Batman.
Superman. Okay. That's what my son's called.
Batman.
Come on now, even another donut.
Hey, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
Truffle shuffle is
You
coming
know
later.
the truffle shuffle. That's right. I do the truffle shuffle at the end of every show for the first 3 shows, and it's coming back. Ladies and gentlemen, it took me a while to get my belly back to being that fat because I lost some weight for a while, but it's all back, and I'm jiggling good. And bring it back.
Dude, I didn't even need a projection screen. I could have kept you right in front.
Hi.
Look at that. See? There it is. All right. As we keep on going here, as we said, we're going to be comparing a lot of the stuff that goes on with nerds and jocks. We were talking about Comic-Con and All-Star Weekend.
That's right. I want to go deeper into this.
We'll start on it. We'll get into it here. Now, we said the draft versus casting, and we had LARP versus several other,
Several other things, such as paintball.
Paintball, yes.
But paintball can kind of be considered another thing too.
Hello, that's LARP warfare.
Actually, you know what? There is a LARP group that does paintball, and they are a group of zombie killers.
Okay.
This is something I've learned recently. And hey guys, if you're zombie killers and I'm ever in front of you, please, no nut shots. I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. This guy still wants more kids. Or at least I think I might want
I don't know, you've already populated the world pretty well.
I know.
How many do you have now?
I don't know, like 400 or 500?
Yeah. I got 2 out that I know about.
Well, that I currently have full access to is I got 4. I got 4 beautiful, amazing, gorgeous little girls.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue.
That's right. He does not know how to make a boy.
I don't. I wish I knew how to make a boy. Hey, if you have baby making secrets on how to make a boy, by all means, please hit me up.
Positions, you can post it on our wall, and I will definitely get it right to him.
All right, let's continue on. We got
hit us up and text me. By the way, I want you guys to know you can text us anytime if you have questions for us on the garage. Let me bring our logo back up here.
That's right. You can text me at 562-200-5767. And as you can see, I take your messages during the show, and I will give birthday wishes. I will give, I'll give my number out to just about anybody. I mean, in the Marine Corps, I was called the Roundup for a reason.
I'm giving shout-outs to the people I know are watching for sure. Heather, you're out there watching. Thanks for watching us. I know Sabrina's probably out there watching. She's our on the side producer. She gives us a lot of the stuff that we get to play on the show. We also have, my cousin Nancy, I believe, might be watching right now. Possibly my brother Ed watching in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
We got a lot of people that tune in here. We're still also giving props to the Hookah Lounge that watches us.
So the Mr. Hookah Lounge. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I know I talked to them.
You said they changed the name, didn't they?
They did, and hey guys, you in particular, Barry, text me the new name of the Hookah Lounge because I want to stop saying Minsta.
Yeah. He said it last time, and then we forgot it again.
That's right.
We need your help.
And then
He needs it more than I do.
to the guys out in Anaheim at Sparty's Hookah Lounge, thank you for tuning in for the first time. We greatly appreciate having you guys as viewers. And to Stuffed Pizza here in Whittier, thank you guys for streaming us on your TVs. We love you guys and thank you.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you guys stream us. That makes us a little more popular as we go along. As you see on the screen right now, we have our pages up there. Facebook.com/The Garage Web Show. And if you want to become a member of Ustream, you can favorite our channel right here, channel Chiconics.
Hey, and by all means, like us
on Facebook,
love us, live for us, and get us on a mainstream television channel.
Yeah, definitely.
We love doing this out of the garage, but if we can do this on the set and just
this is authentic as it can be because this is an actual garage.
That's right. In fact, there's a motor off of the motorcycles. We got motors. We got a motorcycle in the back. We got a truck that desperately needs to be worked on, kicking it right behind the garage right now at this very moment. But we got tons of decorations. We got holiday decorations all over the place.
Is my brother still outside?
Negative.
Negative? Because we are going to do this. We're going to take pictures of this truck, and we're sending it to overhauling.
Okay, that's right.
We're going to get it on overhaul and get it fixed up. He doesn't realize this thing's been sitting here for the last
9 months.
Yeah, 9 months looking the last 6 months looking like that.
That's true. Okay.
Because he accidentally gassed it into the back of the Scion. Apparently the Scion didn't take any damage, but look at what it did to a 66 El Camino.
Damn American cars.
But damn, American muscle, if it can do that to sheet metal like that.
Well, enough talking American muscle, enough talking Mexican muscle, enough talking LARP muscle.
Yeah.
I want to see what happens when these guys compete.
Okay. So we're going to have them compete. We got questions.
We have trivia questions for our wonderful LARP friends and our jock. Now, these guys are going to be an advantage as it's 2 versus 1, so we're going to go ahead and throw out a couple more jock questions than we do nerd questions.
Yeah.
But Geeks versus Nerds coming to you live right here on the Garage Show. Let's bring them out once again. Johnny Tsunami Santa Maria.
Batman.
Let's bring out Buck. Let's get you guys up here in the front. All right, now guys, this guy. Okay, guys.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and you go ahead and have a seat right over there. You guys can take this bench here. I'm gonna stay in the set.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Jose, Jay, the Batman Santa Maria, stay off to the side here, and he's gonna be giving us some of our questions here. I'm gonna moderate. I'm gonna moderate, and let's see. I really approve the answers or not. Let me go ahead and show our logo.
Hey, when you have the answer,
do we punch?
my nose hasn't been broken in a long time.
We got swords.
You guys okay, hey guys, this is what we want you to do. If you have it, you stole your power.
I have all of my sword fighting skill.
Oh, dang. That
And possibly headlights.
Alright, guys, check this out. This is how this is going to work. I'm going to ask a question. If you have the answer, this is like kindergarten. Throw your hand in the air.
Yeah. Alright, and I will call who's the first, okay?
Okay, so check this out.
No, you cannot go to the bathroom.
I thought pizza. That's the answer, right? You hungry, pizza?
Alright, here's the first question. Okay. Who played Superman in the latest film?
That's the destruction porn one, and I have no idea his name.
It is destruction porn. They destroyed entire cities for the purpose of.
I got it. A male. Didn't ask the name. Didn't ask the name. What's the name? It was a male. What's the guy? What's the male?
What's the guy?
Jocks!
How many months did they have to spend adjusting the crotch mold?
Mine or the Superman?
Okay, guys. We got question number 2 here.
Here we go.
Okay, question number 2. Who is considered by 99% of the fans in the world to be the worst Catwoman in history?
Halle Berry!
That's correct! We got a point for the third!
Oh, no.
Are you kidding?
Alright, now, discussion. Why is she good?
Because she's hot.
You don't have to defend.
Character, shitty ass.
Wait, the guys look at character or anything, they look at hotness.
The hotness adds, but damn it, if they don't play the character right, it's worthless.
It's
Okay, I'm gonna cut it off here.
What's my point that way too?
As long as
Alright, if you're watching porn and really going for the acting,
Then we have to talk
for
for
wrong
all.
reason, you need to watch something else.
Alright, guys.
Jocks calling because this is wrong.
Alright, also, you can call me, text me, 951-337-2869. 951-337-2869.
Wrong.
Jay, throw out your number again.
Alright, that's 562-200-5767. Once again, that's 562-200-5767.
That's Pizza Hut's number, dude.
We know it's hot, everybody. We know it. They want some orders here.
Okay. Here we go. We got a jock question coming up. Here is a jock question. Who won the last Super Bowl?
Shit, I don't know.
A football team!
That is close enough. After all, we have a man was playing Superman. And we have
Not the Chargers? That's correct! That's correct.
Does that mean we have to give 2 points to the nerds?
No. What's the other one?
I know who they beat.
Seattle. Seattle. There's the correct answer.
Wait, no, Denver Broncos! They lost!
Denver.
Manny choked. Love you, Manny, but you choked.
Denver lost.
Seattle won.
Seattle.
Okay.
Jocks 2.
Okay, so
I remember who they were playing.
Okay, guys. Here's the next nerd question. Who was the first superhero to be given a cape?
How are these nerd questions? These are like...
That's like some hard
if they know it, go for it. Because nerds
They're
are always
history questions as well.
Yeah. Hint. We talked about him in the first question.
Superman.
That's right.
No.
He was the first cape superhero.
He was the first.
The nerds don't even believe it. That's
We're really shitty nerds.
Okay, guys. Next question. Okay. Who carries the ring in Lord of the Rings? Red.
Frodo and Samwise.
That's correct. Well,
And go for a while.
No. What'd you say?
Frodo was the primary ring character. Samwise carries the ring when Frodo's incapacitated.
Which movie? Because there's someone has
one story. It's one story.
It's one story.
Wait, hold on. I want to see how he gets this. I want to see how he gets it.
Are we
Where are you going with
because
this?
who has it first? Who took it? Who took it first?
Originally,
Ollie had it. Nolan had it. What's his actual name? I'm going to give him a No. What's his actual name?
What is Gollum's actual name?
He was a Baggins first.
No, he's not.
He was fine. He was.
He was
of
not.
the same race.
No, he turned
of the same race.
He turned into Gollum. He was.
Yes. What was his name?
Oh man, look at this is a shock. Speaking Lord of the Rings. They got me speaking Lord of the Rings.
Did we not prove that the job?
Okay, guys.
Well, his name was Smeagol. Smeagol lost the ring to Bilbo.
But he had it first.
If you want to get really technical,
Okay, cut. Okay, we're gonna gonna go ahead. We're gonna go on ahead.
And yes, I'm turning my back to the camera because I gotta really stop these people.
Let's go ahead. Let's go there. I'm going there. I'm going to the one spot
We
where
may have to have Johnny on more often because I know that. Don't worry, we're still recording.
Oh, okay.
we're going to the one spot where every nerd in America goes. That's right.
Yeah, we're going
You're like, we're gonna do more.
Okay, John. Let's get a doc question then. Okay. Who is the NBA player who's the NBA player with the most championships won as a player?
As a player?
As a player.
Michael Jordan.
Incorrect.
It's not.
The correct answer is Robert.
I was gonna say Karl Malone. That's
Karl Malone has 0 NBA championships. Robert Horry.
Jumping overboard.
Robert Horry. From the
Lakers.
Yeah.
Rockets, Lakers, and Houston.
How many do they have? Jordan has what, 5?
Jordan has 6. Robert Horry has 7.
Horry got with the Lakers.
Larry Bird is the one as long as he was a coach too, right?
No, the one who's the coach and player is Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson as a coach and player. And we're doing shadow puppets later on.
Okay, so we got no points on that end. And this will be the last. This will be the last question. This will be the last question. All right, last question of the night.
Have you been to Uranus?
I'll be here.
All right. You know what? We're going to completely bypass
The last question.
the last question here. I had an idea of what we could ask them, and if you guys know how to discuss flatulence.
Oh, there we go. This is the greatest question.
This is a great question here. Now we want you to describe
That's farting.
your last
word. It's
part.
fart.
We want you to describe your last part using, first off, song titles. I'll do it. I'll start it off.
I'll start it off.
Hold on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say, oops, I did it again.
Mine would be Sexy Cana.
The reggae song in there? Yeah, alright. Okay, we're going to go on.
I reckon the only one that pops into mind is It Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Alright, let's start with Marcus here.
Alright, I have to preface this. I ate the MRE cheese, so don't stop believing.
Alright,
I'll go back to this one. Jay, you dropped the bomb on me.
there you go. Oh man, we have the other one. What was that? Keisha did the song "Blow." Oh. Okay, now we're gonna change it. Not the song title, movie title.
Movie title.
Movie title.
Start that way.
You want to start it with me? Okay, Gone with the Wind.
Oh man.
Once again, Blow.
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, wow. That's actually pretty good.
No, he was talking about not the last shit you took.
Sorry. Hold on. We have someone chiming in on the song one. Heather is posting, or she's texting me saying, the song one is Gasolina. Thank you, that's a great one. Anyone else, text in, come on, we want to hear these things.
Movie titles.
Okay.
Movie titles, right?
We did Gone with the Wind, we did Blow. What else we got?
Revenge
She said Revenge of the Sith.
Running through my wall of DVDs. Hold on.
Suicide Kings. Armageddon.
I'm not gonna follow that.
No, you know what? You can't follow that.
The core.
If you called your part Ryan, it could be like Saving Private Ryan.
Okay. How about? hold on. What about The Ring?
I didn't see that. I didn't watch that.
Oh God.
Oh wait. Song titles. If we're going back to song titles.
Go back to the song title.
Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire.
We're talking Johnny Cash and we're talking Johnny Snelly all at the same time.
Now, we got movie titles that you've gone through your DVD collection.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You got
Armageddon wins.
This has actually been posted on Facebook quite often. Like I said, Gone with the Wind, Blow. Lord of the
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
well, yeah. We can even have our other audience member. If she's got any ideas, I'm sure she's thinking of things. Her wheels are turning.
She's the one that gave me Catch Me If You Can.
See, that's another good one right there. Catch Me If You Can.
All right.
We are closing up in here. Johnny Darko. That was actually kind of dark in itself. The Dark Knight Rises. That's actually.
And on that note, I want to thank these guys for coming out tonight. Thank you guys very much for coming out, and I hope you guys had a great time on our show.
Definitely.
Take a look at our Facebook page tomorrow for the links to all of the LARP pages, and take a look for Johnny Tsunami's upcoming fights. We're going to be promoting the hell out of these guys. Thank you guys for watching. We've had a great show. We had a great night, and we just want you all to know that we love you as our fans.
Now, here I'm saying it now, literally and figuratively. I say break a leg. Not yours. Not yours.
All right. As customary here on the Garage Show, we play some music. We dance our way out.
You owe us a truffle shuffle.
I do owe the
Truffle Shuffle. Let me get some music on here. Batman.
The Truffle Shuffle is coming your way.
Oh, hell no. I'm out.
I'm just doing shit. How's that?
See if I can get a play in here. I can't do it. Hold on. I'll get it. I got it.
You got it. You got it.
We just made it through an entire streaming show. You screwed up the music at the end.
Yeah. Let's put up some music here.
What the fuck? Oh, Gasolina?
No, what the fuck? NYC National High Five Day. Thank you very much. We are the Garage. CeeLo, Jay, the Fat Man, Santa Maria. We out.